Good kill, good kill. Okay, good kill.
Alright guys, let's see what the Felon can do here. We're going to take on 6 F-16s here today. And we have a whole bunch of missiles on our wings, so we do need to shoot these off to kind of bring our stealth back up. We do have, or whatever stealth we do have in the Felon, of course. Fox 3 on that guy. That's one of those AWACS missiles there. Alright, let's give him another AWACS missile in a second. I'm going to hold this lock for a little bit. I want that missile to, you know, head in their general direction. And then once that missile breaks lock, we'll shoot another one. That missile's tracking pretty nicely. He might get away, but it is forcing that F-16 to defend. He broke the lock there, so we'll go ahead and shoot another one. Fox 3. And that one also looks like it's tracking nicely. Alright, so far the stealth seems to be holding up. I'm not getting spiked. And they have AWACS, by the way, so their AWACS may be telling them where I am. But if their radar can't see me, they can't track me, they can't shoot at me. So Fox 3 again, that's R77 there, the M variant. And we're just going to keep shooting missiles at these guys. And at the very least, we're either going to force them defensive and break up their formation and, you know, confuse them and ruin their situational awareness, or we're going to get a few kills. So all of that seems pretty positive to me. Fox 3 again. And we got one over there in the distance. Fox 3 again. And let's defend now. I'm actually going to provide a little bit more guidance to this missile before I defend. See if we can find this guy again here. Fox 3. Okay, he's got a missile out on me. We're defending now. And we're dropping all of the chaff. Alright, so we're off cold here, defending that AMRAAM. I also have AWACS, by the way, which means I have data link. And so I can see where these guys are. And they may not be able to see me on radar. Well, they can. At least one of them can. Two of them, because they shot at me. But at the very least, the AWACS can walk them onto, you know, my general area until they get close enough to kill me. I think there's 3 of them in the air still. Might have killed 3 guys already. See if we can recommit. Okay, got him. We'll get a little bit closer to him here. I need this probability of kill to be high. I was kind of hoping that we would have killed more than just 3 in that volley of missiles I sent. Fox 3 there. That'll probably hit that guy. And I'll go ahead and defend now. Defend in that general. There we go, got him. Okay, that guy's dead. There's 2 guys left. They're both on my right. Let's see if we can commit. If we can see anybody here. I can't see anybody. I'm gonna come off and hope that maybe the stealth can hide me. They're over there somewhere. There's still two more F-16s. And they are actually tracking me somehow. They're not spiking me on radar. But they are flying towards me like they know where I am, which tells me the AWACS is talking them onto target. I don't see them. And my data link just turned off. Possibly my AWACS is defending something, or my data link just came back there. We're good. But it seems like we're getting interruptions on data link for me. Okay, we got missile launch on me. They're actually very close. And I'm defending as fast as I can here. AMRAAM's on my 6. So they got close to me. I'm gonna run away. Luckily the Su-57 is actually a pretty fast aircraft. And being on the deck means that missile's gonna have to fight through a decent amount of friction to come and hit me. But I think in front of me there should be... There it is. That's the enemy AWACS. So what do you say we knock that thing out and completely ruin the situational awareness for these last two F-16s? So yeah, these last two guys have been chasing me, and they've been getting talked on to my position by this guy right here. Locked and Fox 3. That AWACS is about to have a very bad day. Impact. Alright, that's now very bad news for the F-16s because they have no more data link. Which means now they're out here stuck with a felon all by themselves. And we'll see if I can hopefully get them on radar here. Theoretically, I now have the advantage, having knocked out their AWACS. Because before that, yeah, I had stealth, but their AWACS was telling them exactly where I was. It was only a matter of time before they chased me down and got me. Got this guy locked up here. I found him. Fox 3 on that guy. And that was my last Fox 3. I'm down to Fox 2s only now. So I'm just going to push the issue on this last guy, try to get a little bit closer to him before I shoot him. Inside of 10 kilometers now. Splash the first guy, we got him. Fox 2, and that missile peels off. He's way above me. And we're gonna stab him right in the belly here. Okay, got him. Alright, well we kind of had to work for that one, but it worked out in the end. We got 6 F-16s and 1 AWACS, so that's a pretty decent day's work, I think. Nice work to the felon. Alright guys, let's do a quick little TAC view review here. We have the 6 F-16s flown by Taco, controlled by Taco. Over here we have the blue AWACS, we have my AWACS, and we have me and the felon over here. And we're gonna just fast forward this a little bit, increase the speed. So basically the first ones we fire are the AWACS missiles. We managed to get this guy to defend immediately. I try to give it as much guidance as possible, but in the last second we do lose the track. He does notch the missile, so that's a nice move. The second missile comes out on the other F-16 here, who also defends into a notch. And so what we have here, what it seems like, whether he's trying to make it or, you know, that's how it's developing, we have one pincer move from here, one pincer from here, and one right down the middle. So this could actually be quite a bad situation for the Felon. So basically what happens is that missile actually ends up smoking that F-16 right in the middle, which kind of thins out the middle. This guy's going cold. This guy survives the first missile. He survives the R-77M. Here's another set. Remember, one already got killed. The lead F-16 at this point gets close enough to shoot an AMRAAM at me. His buddy explodes right beside him to another R-77. And really, of all those missiles that I fired, we only killed 3 F-16s, which means we fired 1, 2... No, hold on. We fired 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 6 missiles, so 50% hit ratios. And then I guess that's number 7 there. That guy climbs, he dies. So the entire middle of the formation essentially gets completely destroyed. The guy who went cold survives down the middle. And we have 3 F-16s now who, you know, actually seem like they maybe know where I am on the map because the AWACS seems to be talking them on. Also remember that the Russian missiles have a lot of smoke, so it kind of gives away your position. I go cold there to defend that AMRAAM that he fired at me. Luckily that does help. We get this other F-16, we thin that one out. So this entire left flank is now clear essentially. And I do have a problem, and that's that I'm low. And so I was having a little bit of trouble finding the F-16s. I do try to recommit into their general direction and just see if I could pick them up, but I couldn't, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna push into them. And as soon as I start breaking away, there's another AMRAAM launch. Luckily I do manage to escape from that one. And so at this point, like, if I turn back into the F-16s, I'm gonna get killed. So I kind of just, I mean, I think about it there for a second, but I don't do it. And so these guys are chasing me down. They have a general idea of where I am. You can see they're very accurately chasing me down. I find the AWACS, who is the reason why they're able to do that. We come up right behind him, shoot a missile at him. AWACS is now dead, and watch this. Almost immediately, it looks like these F-16s have no idea what's going on. They almost immediately are clueless, you know? And a couple of seconds before they can figure out what's going on, they're coming up here because they know their AWACS got killed, so they're coming up here like, okay, he must be here somewhere. And they don't have data link anymore. And all of a sudden, one of them gets absolutely smoked by an R-77. And then buddy over here still has no idea what's going on. Before he can even figure it out, he gets stabbed in the belly by an Archer, R-73. And that's all the F-16s. So splash 6 F-16s like that, and 1 AWACS. Pretty successful day for the Felon. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Big thank you to Taco for helping out with this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.